This is a special presentation of Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Presented by RocketMotorsDetailing.com. Here is your Clubhouse Lounge Radio broadcast team, Keith Gibson and Mike Roy.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio at Clubhouse217.com. It is Keith Gibson alongside me, my broadcast partner, Mike Roy. We were in Pontiac, Illinois tonight, the home of the Indians and also home of
Wally's.
Wally's, that's right, our favorite stop. Our favorite stop on the road, Wally's. But we've got a big one tonight, Mike, and a very crucial one for our Unity Rockets.
You are correct, Keith. You know, being at 2-3 in the conference, 6 wins guarantees you a playoff spot. 5 is iffy. So this is a must-win game for the Unity Rockets tonight to have any hopes of a playoff bid.
You are correct. Yeah, we got to play. Well, we got to play perfect the next 4 weeks, Mike, to guarantee us a spot, and it's not going to be an easy road. Pontiac comes in 0-5, a rebuilding program, and Coach Gadberry here at Pontiac, a Unity alum.
Unity alum.
But it is homecoming here tonight, and let's talk a little bit about last week. Let's recap last week a little bit. You talked to Coach. We talked after the game, and it just seemed like we came out flat, and he agreed with you.
Correct. And talking to him, he seemed to think that they were just not up for the game. They, both them and Bloomington Central Catholic came in. They needed a win, and both teams were struggling. They needed something to happen, and in less than ideal conditions, Central Catholic took care of business. Unity Rockets didn't, and as Coach said, it starts with us as coaches. We thought we had the team ready. We thought we had a good game plan. But he said Bloomington Central Catholic wanted the game worse than we did, and he said things just didn't, didn't flow.
We're in a spot now we aren't usually in at 2-3. 4 games to go. We've got Pontiac tonight. We got Rantoul for homecoming next week. We've got PBL on the road after that, and then Monticello at home to finish out the regular season. I don't like to look forward. Coach doesn't like to look forward.
Nope.
One game at a time, so let's take care of business tonight. Mike, you talked to Coach Gadberry as well this week. What do you have to say about his Indians ball club?
Well, this is his second year of being coach up here at Pontiac Township High School. And what he's trying to do is change the culture up here. And he said it's not an easy road to do it. You have to really work hard at it. But the big thing that they're trying to do, especially this year, is keep the defense off the field. He feels he has a good defensive team, but the problem is when they're on the field all the time, they get tired. And right now they're running with their number 2 quarterback as their number 1 quarterback is down for the season. And he said the big thing they want to do tonight in this homecoming game is play 4 quarters of ball. From beginning to end, play 4 quarters and compete. That's what he's looking for tonight.
Well, and they're going to have to, because I think a Unity Rockets team that's dropped 2 straight is going to be hungry. They're going to have a little chip on their shoulder too, and I think come out and play some inspired football, because I'm sure it probably wasn't a great week at practice either, as far as mentality, as far as energy. I'm sure they brought it, and they're going to transfer that onto the field tonight. I
would agree. The one thing Coach talked about, he said you have to understand, he said we take one game at a time. He said you can't look forward, but he said I will tell you, he said I've had some emails and text messages. People are counting us out. And he said I don't believe that anybody should count us out. He said we are a good ball club. He said we've had a tough stretch, and he said it takes a little bit to come back from what we've the tough stretch of games that we've had to deal with. So let's worry about tonight's game, and everything else will take care of itself.
That's exactly right, and that's what we'll have to do. We are about 5.5 minutes from kickoff. The Pontiac won the toss, deferred, and will kick off. So we will have the Rockets receiving the football to start the ball game. But we're going to take a quick break. I want to say thank you to our presenting sponsor, RocketMotorsDetailing.com. If your car needs a vehicle detail, it's getting dirty, it's almost the holidays, make sure you schedule that online now before it gets packed up and scheduled full at RocketMotorsDetailing.com. Because remember, if it's not a rocket shine, it's just not clean. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy bringing you the pregame show here in Clubhouse Lounge Radio from Clubhouse 217 and on clubhouse217.com. We thank you for joining us. If you haven't checked out Clubhouse 217 yet, we invite you to. It's got hit music. We've got, of course, Unity Rocket football every Friday night and every game, road and home. And we've got some game day gear. We do charity events. So I encourage you to check out Clubhouse 217 if you haven't yet. But we're going to take a quick break, hear from a couple of our sponsors, and we'll be right back here with the rest of the pregame show and get you ready for kickoff for Unity Rocket football at Pontiac on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Take your car to the best detailing service around. Rocket Motors in Tolano offers packages that will leave your car looking brand new, offering wax, shampoo, and even ceramic coating. Look clean and feel good at Rocket Motors in Tolano. Go Rockets!
Relive the golden era of music with classic hits. Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's good for the soul.
Welcome back to Clubhouse Lounge Radio on clubhouse217.com. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy getting you set for Unity Rockets football on a Friday night. We are here at Pontiac High School, Mike, and we are up in the crow's nest between the two press boxes. Busy night here. It's homecoming, so we are outside. So we are in the environment this evening. Thank goodness it's not raining.
You got that right. If it was raining, well, we've been outside before, but, we were bundled up in Monticello last year at the last game of the season and shivered through that one. But, I look for a good game tonight. Speaking of good games, probably one of the biggest games on the Illini Prairie schedule tonight is up in Bloomington with St. Joe Ogden and Bloomington Central Catholic.
Yeah.
That's a big game.
It is a big game. And you know what? St. Joe sits on top right now of the Illini Prairie Conference. Monticello at 4-1. You've got PBL at 4-1 as well.
They're actually 5-0.
5-0, sorry. 5-0, yeah.
Yes.
And then you got BCC at 3-2. Prairie Central at 3-2. Then you got the Rockets. So there's some work to do, and we know there's some work to do. But I think it all starts tonight, coming out crisp, clean. What do the Rockets have to do to get on the board early?
Simple thing is do your job. Tonight, that's my theme. Do your job. And what does that mean? Tackling. That's my big thing.
I know
that. I talked to Coach about that, and he said we should probably see some changes tonight on the field, with especially if they know there's some running plays. He said I'll have some different personnel out there for tonight. But just get your blocking assignments down. If you're a running back, run through the right holes. If you're a wide receiver, run the correct routes. That's what you need to do tonight. Focus on the simple things. Focus on your playbook and run it to perfection.
There is a little bit of wind going left or right here tonight. Not much. Not like there was last week.
Whew.
Thank goodness. And there's no rain in the forecast for this evening. So we should see a great game on a grass field, which we don't play very often on.
Correct.
But we'll see what we get. I see a heavy dose of Garrett Richardson tonight early, and I see us throwing the football a lot more than we were able to last week, getting Dane more in that rhythm and finding that rhythm. I think those are our two keys, and yes, tackling, but I think just doing your job, staying consistent.
Yes.
Put some points on the scoreboard. A team that I don't want to say struggles, but they struggle mightily. You look at the numbers, there's maybe 30, maybe?
I think about 30 total, give or take, and with your starting quarterback, went down in game 2, that changes everything. So I think when it comes right down to it, it's just about the simple things, Keith.
Yep.
You got to do the simple things before you can go on to the harder things, and I expect to see that tonight. But I just think Unity, if they've got the right mindset, they're going to take care of business early.
Back to basics, and we are getting ready set for kickoff. Your kickoffs this season brought to you by Bees Trees, your local ISA certified arborist with over 10 years experience. Thanks to Greg Miller and Bees Trees. We appreciate him as a sponsor this year.
I do want to send a big shout out and thoughts and prayers to everyone affected by Hurricane Helene. And if you have a chance, y'all, donate to groups that are taking care of business down there.
And here we go. It's kickoff time, and kickoff. The Rockets will take it at the left side of the sideline, and we've got space already. That's Garrett Richardson across midfield all the way to the 40. And he's going to bring all the way up to the Pontiac. Let's see where they marked that. It looks like it's going to be at the 40.
Yeah, right about the 40.
42 looks like.
42.
Good return by Garrett. A kind of a squib kick. He picked it up and brought it back all the way to the Pontiac. So good field position to start for the Rockets tonight in their first opening drive.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him work quick tonight too, Keith, on this first drive.
They're going to start with 3 wide receivers to the right. That's Mason O'Neal, Trey Hogard. Yep, we got
a chain wrapped up over there.
We got issues with the chain gang.
Have to call the Pretenders and get back on the chain gang. That's what we're going to have to do.
I love it.
There we go.
Looks like they're wrapped up in something.
They sure are.
So a little delay here in the action. But, Mike, Hurricane Helene devastating to North Carolina and Tennessee and so many
Georgia,
affected.
Florida.
So, yeah, one of our favorite places that my wife and I visit, Caddy's down in Madeira Beach, completely wiped out. And actually all of Madeira Beach was completely wiped out. So, yeah, our thoughts and prayers with them without a doubt. All right, here we go. Dane Eisenminger, junior quarterback in the shotgun. 5 wide to start the ball game. And he'll look, and it's a quick pass over the middle, complete. And that's going to be complete. I can't tell who that's to, Mike.
Oliver Rawlings, that's who that is, finally.
Yep, Oliver with the first catch of the night. About a 6-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Rockets. And as you said, Mike, we're going to move quickly.
Yes.
And it's a snap, handoff, Garrett Richardson around the right side. And he's crossed the 35, crossed the 30, up to the 25 and brought down.
Good run, good run.
And that's your classic granite marble first down of the ball game.
Solid run.
Patient and followed his blockers. And the Rockets are moving quickly. They're going to make me work tonight, Mike.
You betcha.
3 wide left, 1 right. The wide right is Brady Parr. Eisenmenger in his normal shotgun.
Changing the play, looks like.
Garrett Richardson now to his right as he moves next to him. Just underway here at Pontiac. Eisenmenger looks to pass. And that is incomplete. That was intended on a in route.
For Brady Parr down there.
Yep, Brady Parr. And Parr was thrown a little low, and Parr had to dive for it. Incomplete.
Almost held on to that ball too long there to get that pass off. You've got to get it off quick. The longer you wait, the better the coverage gets.
Agreed, Mike. Yeah, that should have been a 3-step drop, boom, and go. And just a little pause on Dane's part. 11-13 to go in the first quarter, just underway. 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. Eisenmenger now gets it out quickly, and that's to Mason O'Neal. And it's incomplete. Off target again. And it brings up 3rd and 10.
Got to keep the hands warm, and you've got to be accurate with those passes. Adjust for the wind a little bit. You know, he was throwing with the wind, and that ball just had no chance.
Sailed just a little bit.
Yes, sir.
All right, so it brings up 3rd and 10 from the Pontiac 25 for the Rockets. Tight formation now to the left. Here's a snap, handoff to Richardson to the left, and he will break it back to the 20. And that's all he'll get, about 5 yards. So it'll be bring up a 4th and 5 for the Rockets on their opening drive. 4 down territory, though, here, Mike.
I think so. I think you go ahead and you don't kick a field goal on this. You go ahead and you run a play. They've already got the play called. Let's do it.
Here we go. Shotgun formation. Snap. Eisenmenger rolls right. Looks to pass. And it's incomplete. Intended for Trey Hogard. Knocked down.
I think he threw to the wrong receiver there. The coverage was way too good for that.
And the Rockets will turn it over on downs.
Looked like Trey Hogard was open farther down toward the end zone.
So the Rockets defense will come out now and try to make a stop on Pontiac's first drive of the game. Pontiac in their orange unis with navy blue numbers. It's kind of hard to read numbers, Mike.
Yes, it is.
And here we go, and it's a reverse.
Flea flicker.
And now a flea flicker.
Flea flicker.
Oh! That's Colton Langendorf comes in.
They're going to get him for a face mask.
But I don't know if he got him. It almost looked like he got him around the shoulders, Mike.
It's either that or a horse collar. What are they calling?
Horse collar. They're going to call horse collar. Langendorf read it, came
in,
face
got
mask. The big sack.
Oh.
Face mask penalty against the defense. We're moving forward.
So a 15-yard penalty on the first play. Nice job by Colton getting in there and making the big hit, but they're going to say grabbed his face mask.
Grabbed a little face mask with that one.
Hip, Mike. Hip.
I know.
Got hit in the hip.
I know. I'm keeping quiet right now.
First down for Pontiac, 1st and 10 at the Rockets 35. And they'll hand it off up the middle. Not much there at all. Nice job by the defense, the guys up front.
Riley Johnson.
Number 4, Riley Johnson.
Big hog mollies up front right there.
Doing the job. Shut off those blockers, and Gavin Weaver, good job on that.
Weaver and King and Easton and Langendorf up front. 2nd and 9 after a gain of 1 for Pontiac. Look over the sideline. Well, man in motion. And here's a snap. Handoff up the middle again and nowhere. Absolutely no there.
Yardage. Lose
Nick
2
Jesse
on that.
there on the big play.
Riley Johnson on the carry.
It changed the play there at the last minute, but boy, I tell you what, we were ready for that one, Keith.
Hunter
Good job.
Easton there too. Lost the 2 on the play, so it brings up 3rd and 11 for Pontiac. 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. No score. If you're just joining us, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy bringing you Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio this evening. Pontiac with 3rd and 11. They're in shotgun, 3 wide right, 1 left.
3 men in front for Unity.
And here's a snap. They're going to look to pass. Here's the pressure. And incomplete. Pressure brought on there.
The pass is incomplete, intended for Brody Carr.
Looks like from the outside there, that was Ryan Rink coming on and
Yes,
got the
it
pressure
was.
and a hand up. Forced the incomplete pass and forces the 4th down and 11 now for Pontiac. So nice job by the defense after the offense unable to convert on their first drive. Nice job by the defense come in and make a big stop. Plenty of time on the play clock here. And here's a snap back. And it's kick up. Not a bad punt. Cross midfield, and it'll hit about the 41 and take a bounce back towards midfield, and they mark down at the
44.
44 is where they'll mark it. So the Rockets will take over in their second possession of the ball game from right there, and we'll take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite and Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite and Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at classicgranitemarble.il.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy here back with you. Rockets start with about a 4-yard run from Garrett Richardson on their first play. They hand it off to him again to the right side. He's going to pick it up enough for the first down across the Pontiac 45 and down at the 44.
On the carry again.
So that's a Classic Granite and Marble first down. We want to thank Matt Connor and Classic Granite and Marble and his crew.
Running quick.
They are moving quick. Hand off to Richardson again. Left side now up the middle. Nice little power dive there across to the 40. Pick up about 4.
That's what I call a money drive, Keith. After the first one, it was a little haphazard. This is a money drive. You score on this one.
Shotgun formation. Now we're going to look to pass. That's going to be complete to Hogard. Hogard makes a move. That's going to be enough for a first down up to the 32 and brought down at the 31. So that's another first down for the Rockets, and they are moving quick. Got Mason O'Neill out to the right. Brady Parr out far left with Hogard. Drew Eckstein there too as well. Now Eisenberg looks to pass. That's complete to Mason O'Neill at the 21. They're going to mark him out at the 20, and that's going to be enough for another first down. 12-yard gain, Eisenberg to O'Neill. And they are moving quick, Mike. Staying in the same formation. Eckstein this time goes over the right side at tight end. There's a snap. Handoff. Richardson left side. Following his blockers. Out into the 15, breaks the tackle, clicks it outside. That's going to be a Rockets touchdown. That's a Jordan McDaniel Country Financial touchdown. And the Rockets take their first lead of the ball game.
Very easy right there, as you said, Keith, following his blockers. He got around that end, got a good block from his receivers out there, and he just waltzed it in on his own.
Parr and Hogarth did a nice job of maintaining their blocks as
yes.
well. And so great job there. Emerson Bailey now on for the extra point. There's a snap. Ryan Rink gets a hold down. Bailey's kick is up and good.
Good.
Makes it 7-0. Your Rockets go on top with 7:16 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break and we'll come right back to Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio at clubhouse217.com.
To our first responders, thank you. You work tirelessly to invest in our Champaign County community every day. That's why Country Financial is honored to return the favor and invest in you with a car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy back here with you on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, where your Rockets lead 7-0 on a Garrett Richardson 20-yard touchdown run with 7:16 to go on our Bees Trees scoreboard.
Money drive.
That was a money drive.
Money
you
drive.
said, Mike, yeah, it's a drive we needed to score after not scoring on our first series of the ball game. That looked a lot better.
Looked a lot better. The blocking was much better. The passes were crisp. That's what you got to do.
Emerson Bailey on for the Bees Trees kickoff. I'm sure he'll kick it deep. Nope, onside kick, and it's a loose ball, and it looks like Pontiac will get on it and recover at about the 44-yard line.
That was about one bounce away from being ours.
Yes, it was.
It was close. Good thought.
The kickoff is recovered
Good thought.
by Jackson Gordon.
Pontiac will start their second drive of the ball game, 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Shotgun formation. I can't tell the number of the quarterback yet, Mike. I know that they're on their second string.
Number 10.
There we go.
Number 10 is who their quarterback is. Santi Ping, I believe, is a homecoming king, if I remember that announcement.
False start. That's our first penalty of the ball game.
Actually,
our
the
second
one.
Sorry.
Second one,
second,
yeah.
yes.
First one on Pontiac.
So 5-yard false start penalty. Make it 1st and 15 now from their own 39. One running back in the backfield, 3 wide for the Indians. Here's snap, handoff up the middle. Nothing there, Mike. Hog Molly's up front taking care of business.
Number 56 right there.
Hinch there as well.
Jason Daly, good stop right there. They're not letting anything happen, I'll tell you that right now. Gave him a yard.
So 2nd and 14.
Generous yard.
Very generous. Pontiac very methodical in their offense.
Got a good cadence, too.
Yeah, he's made us almost jump 3 or 4 times already.
And they keep changing plays.
And it's a handoff up the middle. Nowhere to go. Maybe got a yard or 2. They're going to give him, I think, 3 there, Mike.
Front end guys right there. The big boys up front took care of that one. They gave him a whole 3 yards. Looks like a big 3rd and 10 right here, but you know we're doing good. We're doing good up front. You know, Gavin Weaver and the boys are taking care of business. That's what I like.
Gavin and Andrew King up front.
You betcha.
They're doing a great job of controlling that line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 for the Indians. 5:55 to go in the first quarter. Rockets lead 7-0. Indians look to pass. They're going to throw it deep, and that's going to be overthrown and incomplete. And tended down the left sideline.
Ball just sailed on him right there.
Yep. Good coverage by the Rockets as well. It's going to bring up a 4th and 10 for Pontiac.
You know, if the line can keep playing like they're playing right there, they're going to take care of business. I mean, they're They're stuffing the middle. Pontiac seems content to run through the middle, and if you're stuffing it, you can't run through it. That's the way I look at it.
That, and we're getting, every time they've passed to Mike tonight, we've got great pressure from the outside, from our ends, and from the middle too. So they're not getting a lot of time. So 5:48 to go here in the first quarter. Rockets lead 7-0. Pontiac to punt. That's another good punt. And it's going to hit at about the 32 and bounce down to the 20.
Wow.
And that's where they'll mark it. So
heck
good
of a
punt.
roll.
That's changing the field position here. They're going to mark it at the 21, looks like.
21.
So the Rockets' third possession of the ball game will start 1st and 10 from their own 21.
I expect to see us do the same thing. Just that quick rhythm. Keep them off guard. Don't give them a chance to substitute, and just probably a dose of Richardson. That's what I'm guessing.
And I see more of the up tempo as well here. I see some more passing coming in through some low slants and things. Let's see what we can get. So Dane brings this offense to the line. Tight formation here. Something a little different here. 2 wide receivers, 1 each way. Handoff. That's Keegan Germano.
Yep.
He gets
Nice
the
little
carry.
gain.
And Germano picks up about 4.
Hole closed quickly there, Keith. He followed his blockers. The opening hole was there, and then linebackers for Pontiac come up there and shut him down pretty quick.
Going tight formation here again. Eisenmenger looks to pass. That's out in the flat to Hogard, who's got him. Breaks a couple tackles. He's across the 40. Breaks another across the 45 and falls down on the grass at about the 49. 25-yard gain. Eisenmenger to Hogard, and Hogard did most of the work after the catch. So it's a first classic granite marble first down for the Rockets.
Quick to the line.
Spread it out a little bit more. Eisenmenger in shotgun.
Changing the play.
Part to the left. Hogard and O'Neal to the right. Germano in the backfield. Now we look to pass. We're looking for something. Goes over the top. Looking for Crew Eckstein. And Eisenmenger tried to float it over the top of the defense.
Good
just
coverage.
threw it a little bit too much.
Good coverage down there by Pontiac. They had 2 guys on him, and nothing was going to happen with that. Good idea, though. A little floater. You got to be careful with those, though, because if the wind catches that, it's going to take off. But good blocking up front by the offensive line on that. Gave him time to pass.
Dayton did a great job of having to have time, and the offensive line did a great job there as well. So 4:35 to go first quarter on our B Street scoreboard. 2nd and 10 for the Rockets from their own 49. They lead 7-0. Eisenmenger takes a snap, handoff. Nope, he's going to keep it on the quarterback keeper and get across midfield all the way up to the Pontiac 45-yard line. Gain of 6.
Good read.
Dane Eisenmenger on the carry.
Nothing wrong with that play. I mean, that was a quick read, but that was a keeper, I think, all the way. It was made to look like a read, but he was carrying that ball for sure. So, 3rd and 5, manageable. Let's make something happen.
3 wide receivers to the right. Rawlings, Hogard, O'Neal. And they're going to look, and it's going to be a screen out to O'Neal, who throws it high, and it's going to be picked off. Nope, they're going to say incomplete. The ball hit the ground.
Yep. Whew.
He threw it high and hard to O'Neal, who wasn't able to hold on to it.
No, intercepted and
they
down.
They did intercept it, but he was down by contact. So a turnover, the second of the ball game for the Rockets.
I'll tell you.
And now we got a flag on the field.
The play was called down. The knee was down on the play, but it's still an Indians first down.
What is it called? What does that call, Mike? We got
I think that was a slide on.
Sportsmanlike conduct on the Rockets.
Sideline infraction is what it looked like. So unsportsmanlike. So that'll be another walk-off.
Penalty.
Ugh.
So in and out of the hands of O'Neal, right into the hands of the Indians, who were down at the 44. Then a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct on the Rockets.
They had that play scouted because there was 2 players in the way of that pass, and he's lucky he even got a hand on it.
And we're going to have a timeout by the Rockets and Coach Hamilton, and we'll take a timeout too.
Timeout
Rockets lead 7-0 here in the first quarter with 3:55 to go. And they have just turned the ball over, and the Pontiac Indians will start 1st and 10 at the 41. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Bees Trees, your local ISA certified arborist with over 10 years experience, specializing in tree removal, tree trimming, and with free estimates. Call Greg Miller of Bees Trees today at 217-260-4551.
The party never stops. Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's good for the soul.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy back here with you. Pontiac High School, your Rockets lead 7-0 with 3:55 to go in the first quarter. And an interception thrown by Dane Eisenmenger. Rockets turned it over on downs, their first series of the ball game, scored on their second to give them the lead, and they turn it over again. So
good timeout by Coach, though, to settle the team down.
Pontiac now with the football, 1st and 10, and they hand it off. They look to get the outside. They look to bounce it back up the middle, and they're across the 35 up to the 34.
Riley Johnson on the carry.
Riley Johnson with the carry for the Indians. Brought down by Nick Jesse.
Not before he gains 9.
9-yard gain.
Good bounce off our end contained there, but he just shot back inside and found a hole and got some yardage.
I don't know if he got 9. I think he got 7.
7. Okay.
7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3 for the Indians. Their biggest gain of the day so far.
Yes, sir. This is a chess match.
Right now it is.
The teacher and the student. That's what this is, a chess match.
Snap, and we're going to hand off up the middle, and that middle is nowhere. That's Caden Hinch up there. Graydon Clare right there as well.
Riley Johnson on the carry.
Nice job of Graydon coming in from the corner to give that run support.
Looks like no gain on that one.
And now it's going to be 3rd and 3. I see we're going out of 5-2, Mike.
Yes, sir.
A little bit more run support.
I don't mind that.
I don't either.
You know, because Riley Johnson, it's been pretty much a Riley Johnson show.
Yeah, actually, you're looking at almost a nickel here.
Yeah.
5-3 with 3 DBs.
Yeah.
So something interesting here we're trying. That's a handoff up the middle. And it's going to be close to 1st down. Up to the 30. Let's see if they got it. And they're going to get it to them across the 30 to the 29. That's a Pontiac 1st down.
Simple work here. The Pontiac offensive line actually on this drive is doing a pretty good job of opening up some holes. And they do have a little bit of size up there, especially on the left-hand side.
So 1st and 10 for the Pontiac Indians at the Rockets 29. 2:10 to go in the first quarter. They have the football, and they are moving after creating the turnover. Man in motion. Here's a snap. Handoff up the middle again. Makes a spin move, but nothing there. No gain on the play. First man there was Nick Jesse.
Slick Nick right there pushed him to the inside, and no gain. That was a good job. Good job.
Out here on the outside.
I don't mind the 5-man front up here.
I don't either.
With your ends, everybody's playing up there, and they're going to rely. That means they have to make penetration, and those defensive backs have to be alert.
You got Braden Henry out to the left, DB. You got Meddy here on the bottom half, and then you got Tyler Henry playing safety right now. Then you got a 5-3 front, and they're going to look to pass, and they're going to go out and incomplete. Look for about a 5-yard out there. And incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 10.
That was intended for Carlito Lattin.
Yeah, so we're seeing a little bit of different look here. And now they're going to bring substitution. You're going to see Graydon Clare come back in. So we'll go more to the 5-2
right.
with 4 DBs on a passing down.
Yeah, they're bringing all 5 out.
5 wide.
Empty backfield. Empty backfield.
1:09 to go in the first quarter. Rockets lead 7-0. And here's a quarterback keeper up the middle. Not much there at all,
Nick
maybe
on that
3.
One.
Yep. Nick Jesse comes up and makes the tackle. Nice job of coming down the line once he got through the hole. And it brings up a 4th down and about 7.
He's brought down by Nick
from the 27.
I would not be surprised to see them go for this.
Oh, I think they will, yeah.
That's just my thought. When you're down, they're playing okay, And so far they're happy. They've held Unity in check pretty much. So Why not?
Yeah, they forced 2 turnovers already in this ball game, and only giving up 7 points here in the first quarter. If you're Coach Gadberry, you got to be pretty happy with that.
Got to be pretty happy, yes, sir.
Under 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
We might see a timeout here. I don't think they're going to get a playoff.
Yep. Coach Gadberry and the Pontiac Indians are going to take a timeout, and we'll take 1-2. It's 7-0. Rockets lead Pontiac with 22 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back here with more Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Take your car to the best detailing service around. Rockin' Motors in Tolano offers packages that will leave your car looking brand new. Offering wax, shampoo, and even ceramic coating. Look clean and feel good at Rockin' Motors in Tolano. Go Rockets!
Grab a drink, take a seat, and enjoy the moment. Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy here with you, bringing you Unity Rockets football from Pontiac High School. Your Rockets lead 7-0. And what's been, I would say, Mike, not probably a first quarter Coach Hamilton likes.
You know, our second drive was a great drive. We took care of business. We drove down there. Blocking was good. Everything seemed to click. And then, you know, that play that we've been known to do, a little stream pass on the inside, they had it read perfectly, Pontiac, and boom, interception, and here we are, 4th down and 7.
4th and 7, they've got a spread formation, shotgun, one back. They're going to look to pass, and he's got pressure, throws it up, and Carter Meddy almost intercepts it, knocks it down. Great pressure from the outside there.
The pass is incomplete, intended for Brody Carr.
Jason Daly, number 56, came around there and just leveled their quarterback.
Yeah, they did, and it was great pressure, and he had to throw it a little earlier than I think he wanted to.
Yeah.
Nice job by Meddy, though, down at the
corner of the
great
end zone. Coverage.
Turned his head at just the right time, knocked it down, and so the Rockets defense forces them to turn the ball over on downs.
That's good defensive work because you didn't have to intercept it. You just had to knock it down because you're 4th down. That's smart play. Smart play by the Rockets.
So 1st and 10 Rockets from the 26-yard line. Here's a snap. Pitch out to Richardson out to the left. He's going to follow his blockers. He's got some across the 40, across the 45, across the 50. He's going to try to cut it back, and he breaks another one to the 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Rockets! 74-yard touchdown run for Garrett Richardson.
With the carry, good for a Rockets touchdown.
Initial blocking, I don't know if you saw, that's a different formation we saw. They had kind of a diamond wedge out there right behind the tackle on the left-hand side, and the blocking was great, and then Richardson, after about 15 yards, it was all Garrett Richardson cutting back and doing the job.
Breaking a couple tackles, but kudos to the wide receivers out on that far side, too.
Great job of
getting there, and the Hog Mollies getting out front on that pitch for the touchdown. The Jordan McDaniel Country Financial touchdown. Home, health, life, auto. Give Jordan a call to get a free quote today. Emerson Bailey's extra point is good, and our Bees Trees extra point is good, and makes it 14-0. We'll keep it right here. And Mike, that was a quick one.
Well, you know, so we're on this even number drive thing. Drive number 2, drive number 4, and that one was a one play drive.
Right.
But I think you just have to keep looking at opportunities here. You need to see you need to see what they're giving you, and that's what you go after. And that's just what you do. You don't have to throw the ball if it's a short pass, but just do the simple things, man. That's all you have to do. Block.
That should put Garrett right at almost 100 yards rushing or over already.
Easily.
Yeah. It is the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead 14-0. We'll just keep it right here. So we're going to start the first quarter with a kickoff, the second quarter with a kickoff, and I like that flow there, Mike.
I'm not mine. You know, unofficially 122 yards for Garrett in the first quarter alone. And I think you just keep the pressure on. You just keep at them, and that's the way you win this ball game.
I thank you all for tuning in tonight. Let us know where you're at.
Who all's out there tonight?
Donna Midstar listening at home by the fire pit. Good. It's good spot
fire
to be,
pit
Donna.
weather. Fire pit weather.
I hope Colton's mom, Stacy Langendorf. I know she's down and out right now. That's knee surgery, so we're sending her well wishes, thinking of you. I know you'd like to be here right now. Don't worry, we're playing well. We're gonna be all right.
Well wishes to you, Stacy.
Emerson Bailey with the kickoff, and it's nice and deep this
look at
time.
that.
Into the wind at about the 11. Pontiac will take it. They bring it up the middle. And they bring it all the way across the 25 out to the 31. That was a good return, a good blocking by the Indians.
Good return there. He followed his blockers, and, good field position. We'll take that. Good field position. I'm sure Coach Gadberry's happy with that one. And they're calling it the 31. It's about the 30 and a half, but we'll defer to that.
On the right hash, here at Pontiac High School where it's homecoming. The Rockets, though, lead 14-0, being led by Garrett Richardson, who's already got 100 yards rushing tonight. Just underway in the second quarter. Here's a snap, handoff up the middle. They've got a little running room here.
Colton
Across the
Langendorf
35 up to the 37.
followed him right out there is what he did. Colton come around from that end and just hairpinned right back and got him.
Nice job by Colton coming down the line, not getting deep. But they did pick up about 6 on the play. So bring up second and about 4. I think 5 maybe.
See what we're doing here.
I
That
think
5-man in front of Grin. 5-man.
Yep. And I think that's the right call against Pontiac, Mike, because they're not going to, from what I've seen so far, they're not going to throw the ball a whole lot unless they have to. And I don't think it's great a passing attack. So
they're just running in the box, Keith. That's all they're doing.
Here's snap on second and 4. Nice job by Nick Jesse coming in,
Nick.
filling that hole, making the big tackle, breaking down Mike, and hit him right in the gut and stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. So nice job by Nick.
Hit him low. Hit him low. I mean, he had a beat on him, and he hit him low. He didn't hit him up high where his momentum was. He hit him low and took that away from him.
Great tackle by Nick there. So brings up now third and about 4.5. We'll call it 5. Long 4, short 5.
Okay, we'll take that.
10.5 to go in the first half. Rockets lead 14-0. Pontiac with the football. They look to pass, and they throw it over the top. Nice defense there by Graydon Clare.
He was on top of that one. It was a little high. I think the wind might have caught that just a tad, but Mr. Clare was right on that.
I think the big mitts of the defensive lineman getting up there too kind of may have had that a little to do with that too as well. So 4th and 4 for Pontiac from their own 37, and they will punt the ball away. Tyler Henry back at the Rockets 40. This is a kid that I'm sure has got plenty of practice this year, the punter. Oh, that's a great punt.
Yeah.
Line drive, hits at the 22 and is going to roll all the way down to the 10-yard line. That was a great punt, Mike.
Well, he caught a little wind gust, and the wind was heading that direction, and he jumped right on it.
So the Rockets going to be pushed back to start this next drive at their own 10. Let's see if we get another dose of Mr. Richardson.
Well, you do. Here's the way it works, Keith. You don't have to have a quick play. If it happens, it happens. But again, I'm going to keep hammering this all night. Do your job.
Right.
Everything else will fall right into line.
And we've blocked well.
Yes.
In the running game tonight.
Yes.
So 1st and 10, the Rockets take over with 10:14 to go in the second quarter. They lead 14-0. And we've got a timeout on the field. Coach Gadberry run down the sideline. I think they had some confusion on defense. Only had 10 guys out on the field, Mike.
Yeah, there was only 10. I saw number 70 running off like a banshee, but they were short anyway, you know.
That's something you really don't want to have happen. Those are the mental mistakes of a rebuilding ball club, where you've got a turnover. You're going out to your first possession of the series, and you got to take a timeout because you don't have enough guys on the field.
Silly plays.
That's frustrating.
And you see that all the time. And, you know, we saw that against Bloomington Central Catholic. We saw that against Belleville Altoff. We had some silly plays, too. Just some things that shouldn't happen.
Well, and you see it even in the NFL.
Mental mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I saw it last night,
one
in fact, in the Falcons Bucks game.
Yeah.
They're going to kick the game-tying field goal, and they got a delay of game.
Yeah. You've got one job. One job. And my job is going to be hit Wally's when we get out of here.
That's you better believe it.
If you all haven't been to Wally's, it is a Midwestern version of Buc-ee's.
And
a
it's
little
fantastic.
bit smaller, but it's still the same concept. How it's based out of Texas, I don't know.
It's
and how they
fantastic.
picked Pontiac,
It's
I don't
awesome.
know.
It's awesome.
But we don't care.
I circled this date for that reason on the calendar because I knew you and I would make it stop here. So,
all right, here we go.
The Rockets come out 3 wide right, 1 left. Richardson in the backfield. Eisminger at quarterback takes it, rolls right, looking to pass. He throws it up, and that is complete to Trey Hogard along the right sidelines, out to the 24, brought down to the 25, a 15-yard gain.
That was a
and enough
bullet.
for a first down. That was a bullet. Tight spiral from Eisminger to Hogard for 15 yards, and enough for a classic granite marble first down. It's the best pass I've seen Dane throw tonight, Mike.
Oh, easily.
Now we go 3 wide left. Rawlings, O'Neal, and Hogard, and we're going to look to pass again. He's going to go float it up over the top. Hogard gets it at midfield and brought down. Dave threw a little error under that one. Trey had to slow up, gets it at midfield and gets it down to the 47 of Pontiac. So 2 for 2 on this drive is Eisminger. And we're moving the football. Now you got Parr down here on your left, O'Neal and Rawlings to the right, or excuse me, O'Neal and Hogard to your right. Here's snap, handoff to Richardson, and he's going to be bottled up, but still be able to pick up and churn them legs up to the 44.
Gonna give him a couple.
45. So a couple yards there for Garrett.
Initial hit in the backfield, and he just kept going and got a couple. Nothing wrong with that.
Moving quickly again. 2nd and 8. And it's a handoff to Rich. No. Play action pass, incomplete.
A little low and behind.
Oh, in and out of the hands of Brady Parr.
A little low and behind, but what are we?
And an incomplete pass, and almost was intercepted.
Ooh.
Brady had to go
close.
low again to get that.
Yeah.
That's twice he's had to try to go low to catch a ball.
I think
if he gets that in stride, he may be gone.
You got to watch the wind on this, because on those passes like that, if you're going to rifle them, you got to get them up there and give them a chance to catch them and not dig them off the ground.
3rd and 8. Now it's a pitch out to Richardson out to the right. And he's got big blockers in front of him. And he breaks free and he's gone. 15, 10, 5. Garrett Richardson, 3rd touchdown of the night. 45 yards. Add that to the total. 3 touchdowns tonight, and it's now 20-0. Rockets.
You know what I saw in that, and what I've seen on the prior touchdown runs? Speed from Garrett Richardson. I mean, he got past that line of scrimmage, and he was gone. They were not stopping him, guaranteed.
What I'm seeing, Mike, is excellent pulling of the guards.
Oh, the blocking.
And the blocking out front, but the wide receivers doing a great job blocking, too, out there.
Yes.
Emerson Bailey on for the extra point. Kick up. Kick is good.
Good.
And it's 21-0. The Rockets lead Pontiac with 9 minutes exactly to go in the first half. We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio on Clubhouse217.com.
To our first responders, thank you. You work tirelessly to invest in our Champaign County community every day. That's why Country Financial is honored to return the favor and invest in you with a car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Bees Trees, your local ISA certified arborist with over 10 years experience, specializing in tree removal, tree trimming, and with free estimates. Call Greg Miller of Bees Trees today at 217-260-4551.
The party never stops. Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's good for the soul.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy back here with you. Pontiac High School, 21-0. 2-1. The Rockets, Garrett Richardson having a heck of a night. 3 rushing touchdowns already, Mike. And he's almost at that 200-yard mark.
Yes, sir.
So it's been a great job of blocking and running the football here on the road. Emerson Bailey with the Bees Trees kickoff. Kicks a nice line drive. Pontiac will take it back to the 12. And they'll miss a tackle. And now they'll wrap him up at about the 27 and brought down.
So easy to grab somebody high because you think that's the right thing to do. And I know in the moment, I've been there. I was there many, many years ago, and that's what you do.
Centuries.
Yep, centuries. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So even I thought I left my wife at home. Okay. No offense, Joni. Love you to death. Hit them low, guys. That's what I asked.
I never was fast enough to tackle. That's why they put me on the offensive line.
Hit them low. Small school, you had to do it all.
That's true. Pontiac with the football, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They come out and look to pass. They look to get it outside of the screen.
Oh!
Great big hit. That's Ryan Rink, number 16 on the hit.
I call that a beeline hit. That's what I call that.
Right at the line of scrimmage. It was a completed pass, but didn't go anywhere. So 2nd and 10 for Pontiac. 8:30 to go here in the second quarter. Your Rockets lead 21-0. If you're just joining us, Garrett Richardson with 3 rushing touchdowns on the night already. 2nd and 10 now. Pontiac in spread formation, the shotgun. Man in motion, and they look to pass again. Across the middle and incomplete. Just a little high. Graydon Clare, the G-man there with great defense. So it brings up 3rd and 10 now. Well, I think Pontiac and Coach Gadbury's figuring out they're not going to be able to run much up the middle, Mike.
It's not going to happen, especially if Unity's going to stuff 5 guys up there. But Pena, the quarterback from Pontiac, attempted 7 passes, completed 1 for 0 yards.
Right.
So we're doing the job on both sides.
And they're going to try to pass again. Nick Jesse flushes them out of the pocket. Guess what? Langendorf there, Easton there.
Jason Daly in there. That would be nothing doing. It's what I mean. We blew that play up from a second in. That will be what, about a 5-yard loss, looks like?
Yep, looks like a 5-yard loss. Nice job by the defense. Going to force another punt. Punter's getting a workout tonight for the Indians, but he's done a great job.
Punt number 4, and he's got the wind somewhat behind him, so I wouldn't, as long as he can get it off, I expect another good one.
Here's a snap on the punt. Another line drive, end over end. Hits at about the 45 and takes a bounce down inside the 30. Another great punt. And that'll be down to the 25.
Wow.
He's doing a great job of punting and making the Rockets work for these.
Yes. The one thing the Rockets have done is silence this homecoming crowd.
Yes.
Really good crowd here, by the way.
Well, the first quarter was good, and then the last play of that first quarter really kind of silenced everybody.
Took the wind out a little bit, and pretty decent crowd on the other side for the Unity Rockets. So we're happy to see that.
7:19 to go in the second quarter. If you just joined us, 21-0 the Rockets lead. Garrett Richardson's had touchdown runs of 20, 74, and 45 tonight.
Yes, sir.
Boy, look at that. Pretty good memory, huh?
Wow. I thought you looked at my sheet, but I know you can't see it.
Nope. And speaking of, he's going to get the first pitch of this drive. Out to the right side, breaks a couple tackles. Across the 40, across the 45, across the 50. And that'll put him down to the 45 of Pontiac.
30-yard run. Holy moly. And he's doing a lot of things on his own, man. I'm telling you.
He is. He's getting good blocks, but once he gets past that initial set of blocks and gets through, follows them, he's breaking a lot of tackles and just picking yards up on his own.
You ain't kidding.
And I see almost a refreshed run from him, too.
Yes. This reminds me of the St. Joe game from 2 years ago.
Uh-huh. Richardson now with the handoff to the left side. He's going to follow his blockers. Look at those blocks, Mike.
Oh.
Doing a great job. He's across the 30. It looks like he might have fumbled the ball on the way down, but Brady Parr there to recover. They're going to mark him down where he was at 28. So another classic granite marble first down. And the workhorse running back for the Rockets is just picking up yards a chunk at a time, big chunks. And handoff to him to the right. He's going to follow his blocks.
Look at that hole.
And he just churns and churns and churns and picks up about 8 there.
Look at that hole.
It was pretty wide. You could almost drive a Mack truck through that.
You got it. Great blocking on that right-hand side right there. That was great blocking to make that happen. Giving him 7 maybe?
Yep, 2nd and 3 here for the Rockets. Now a tight formation. Richardson, oh, that's Germano there, gives him a break. Eisenminger's going to look to pass across the middle. That's Brady Parr. And that is complete. Down to the 5.
Actually, it's Oliver Rawlings who that was.
Rawlings, yep, out of the slot.
Oliver Rawlings.
23-yard pass play.
So first and goal for the Rockets as they look to cash in again. 5:50 to go in the second quarter. They lead by 21. Here's a snap. Eisenminger now looks to pass. That is complete, and that's going to be a Rockets touchdown. Eisenminger to Crew Eckstein, the tight end. That makes it 27-0 Rockets.
Wow.
That was just a little pitch and catch right there, Mike.
You got that right. We'll take it.
You know what? Crew did a great job 2 weeks ago against Belleville-Althoff.
Yes.
From that tight end position. He made a couple big catches and really made some big plays when we needed it.
Exactly.
He does a lot of great things blocking. He catches. He's quicker than most people think, too. So a 5-yard touchdown pass, Eisenminger to Eckstein. Emerson Bailey on for the extra point. Kick is up, and kick is good. And it's 28-0. Rockets lead with 5:41 to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a quick break and come right back to Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio on clubhouse217.com.
To our first responders, thank you. You work tirelessly to invest in our Champaign County community every day. That's why Country Financial is honored to return the favor and invest in you with a car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Relive the golden era of music with classic hits. Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's good for the soul.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy back here with you at Pontiac High School, where the Rockets lead 28-0 over the Indians with 5:41 to go in the second quarter. Mike, it's been a great job of blocking by the Rockets. First few drives were not great. The first part of the first quarter was not pretty. Let's be honest. But since then, it's been utter domination.
Yes, sir.
And Emerson Bailey's Bees Trees kickoff will be taken at about the 15. And with a head of steam, Pontiac comes up, brings it across the 30 to the 32. You know, they're getting a good return on those kickoffs.
Yes, they are. And it's not, they're blocking. The initial blocks are really, really good, and that, that helps springing for that. But thank goodness we're shutting them down before it gets worse.
So they'll take over 1st and 10. They're going to mark it at the 33. That's where the Indians will take over. At halftime, we'll go over a few stats, take a little break, and get you ready for the second half. Indians look to get some momentum going here before halftime. Spread formation. Here's a snap, handoff up the middle, and absolutely nowhere. Hit in the backfield by Colton Langendorf as soon as he was handed it off. Wrapped up around and drugged down.
Looks like a 4-yard loss there.
Langendorf
playing a great game. Great game from the end position.
He's played great all year long, Mike. He really has, and just continues to improve and improve and improve. So 2nd and 14 now. I say loss of 3. 2nd and 13. Here's a snap. They're going to look to pass. Well, they've got a man wide open down the sideline, and overthrown and incomplete. Broken coverage there. The Indians had a man open going down the sideline.
We got turned around over here in our coverages, and well, I'll tell you what. Number 9 right there, Brody Carr is his name, Brody Carr, and he was. If that pass had been on, that was 6 points for Pontiac.
Yes, it was. But good news is it wasn't. It was overthrown.
Right.
It makes up 3rd and 13. In a passing situation again for Pontiac. They stay in this spread formation. 2 wide receivers each way. And here we go. Handoff up the middle. looking to get some yardage, but nothing wholly there. And they're going to get it up to
Riley Johnson on the carry.
the 35. It'll bring up 4th and 9 to bring out the punting unit.
Brought down by Tyler Henry.
Gave him about 4 on that one. Good play by the defense. Initial hit there by Nick Jesse. And Pontiac back in another punting situation. This will be punt number 5 already.
Tyler Henry deep. The birthday boy. Happy birthday to both Tyler and Braden Henry.
Braden Henry, yes.
Just over 4 minutes go. 4:15 to go in the second quarter. Here's the punt. That's nice
Oh,
and high.
that's
And
a
a nice
nice
spiral.
one.
That's a beautiful punt. And it's going to go out of bounds at around the 24. Let's see where they mark it here.
.25 is where they're going to put it.
Yep, 25-yard line's where it's going to go out. So 1st and 10 for the Rockets from their own 25, the 409 on our Bees Tree scoreboard. Halftime, we'll bring you some stats, talk about the first half a little bit, take about a 5-minute break, and then be back for the second half and get you all ready. We appreciate you joining us. If you're listening in from wherever you are this evening, hopefully it's warm. It's a little windy up here, Mike.
Yes, it is. Wind's picked up for sure. I am in no jacket mode tonight.
Well, I've done a little bit, but not much. On the carry, that's Trey Hogard around the right side. He's going to try to join the party, and he breaks it free. 45-50, 45, 30, 20, and he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 21.
Oh, boy.
Boy. Big run for Trey there.
Wow. Definitely a first down on that one.
Yeah.
Holy gosh, did he turn the Jets on.
54-yard gain for Trey Hogard. And that's a classic Granite Marble first down. That was just his little pitch on the end around, and he's so quick.
And once he got past the line and saw the blocks, he took off.
He took right off down the sidelines, right in front of the Unity bench, and all the way down to the 20. They're going to mark it at the 20, so a 55-yard gain. Now Eisminger looks at the pass. He's going to throw it over the top for Hogard, who, does he come down with it? He does! Touchdown! Trey Hogard! Eisminger to Hogard for the touchdown pass.
Good for Rockets touchdown.
That's a great catch by Trey. He was thrown a little short. He had to come back and get it.
Lots of concentration on that one.
So that drive brought to you by Trey Hogard.
There we go.
55-yard run, 20-yard pass, and it's a touchdown for the Rockets. A Jordan McDaniel Country Financial touchdown. And it's now 34-0 Rockets with 3:28 to go in the second quarter. This is the response. This second quarter is exactly what the Rockets needed. Emerson Bailey's kick is up and good. And it's 35-0. We'll just keep it right here, Mike, and talk. Oh, we got a flag on the play.
Running into the kicker. That'll be assessed on the
personal foul, roughing the kicker against the Indians.
That'll be a 5-yarder. Assessed on the kickoff right there. But, you know, the blocking. My gosh, the blocking is as good as I've seen it all year long.
Agreed.
I'm just going to tell you right now. And granted, we're playing against an undermanned Pontiac team, but still, you've got to, doesn't matter who you're playing, you have to maintain those blocks, and they're doing a great job of it. And then the backs, my gosh, they're doing it all the rest on their own.
They are, and it's inspired. I've seen more liveliness out of this team here in the second quarter than I saw all last week, and I think that's almost a answer to what they did on the first drive of the game too. You know, first drive of the game, if you just joined us, we turned the ball over on downs, and then we scored on the second drive thanks to Garrett Richardson's 20-yard touchdown run, and then the next drive we drew an interception. So you know, it was a little shaky start here to start tonight, but since then we've got the running game going, the passing game has picked up too, and we're rocking and rolling with the Rockets up 35-0. With 3:28 to go here in the first half. I want to say thanks to everybody who's joined us online tonight and enjoying the broadcast.
Big kick.
Nice deep kick. Oh, Merce, I just hit the goal post, Mike. That's into the wind.
Into the wind and a little 5-yard boost, and he knocked that goalpost look a little crooked here anyway, but, you know.
We haven't had a problem with that.
No. You know, we've done just fine.
Yes, we have. Let us know you're listening tonight. I want to say hi to Naomi Jones, who's listening at home in Pasodum.
Hi, Naomi.
Tracy Wilson listening down there in Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Music City.
Pontiac with the football, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 3:28 to go here in the first half. Rockets with a big lead, 35-0. Handoff up the middle. And he'll get 3 or 4 there. That's Johnson with the carry.
Linebackers doing a good job of, shutting those runs down. Great job by them.
He picks up 3. So 2nd and 7. They have. They're collectively, defensively,
yes.
They've done a very good job of filling holes and filling gaps and not getting any penetration.
Correct.
Into that second tier of defense.
Right.
So 2nd and 7 for the Indians. And looks like we are crunching into the box here, Mike. We've got all 11 guys in the box. Of course, they're in a tight formation, but
right.
And they're going to they're going to look to pass on the screen pass. And we've got plenty of defenders around. Nowhere to go.
Looks like they're going to give
him
him
25, maybe 3. Positive yards, but not much else there. And Pontiac's got a man down.
That's the receiver right there, if I'm not mistaken.
That's 9, Carr. He's going to walk off, though. Shaking up a little bit on the play. So 3rd and 3 for Pontiac, 2:27 to go in the first half. Rockets lead 35-0.
We've held Pontiac to 3 yards passing so far, Keith. Testament to the
Susie
defense.
Pfister, thanks for joining us this evening. Listening back in Tolono.
Here we go.
Indians look to pass. They throw it deep. That's Braden Henry on the coverage, and great coverage. Braden's played great DB all year long, and once again, step for step and actually step ahead. And that ball was thrown out of bounds and unable to get to it. If that ball was thrown inbounds, that would have been a pick. Easy.
That would have been a pick, and the wind held that ball up. It was almost like a wounded duck going up there. So, again, you have to tip your hat to the Unity defense tonight. They are doing the job.
They are, without a doubt. 4th and 3 now, and looks like Pontiac's going to go for it. Nope, we're going to bring Carr in to punt.
Going to bring him in. This will be punt number 6.
And he's done a great job. Here's a snap, and the kick is up. A little shorter this time. Tyler Henry there to take it on the fair catch at the 38-yard line. So the Rockets take over 1st and 10 at their own 38. 37. Okay. 37-yard line. They lead 35-0 with 1:51 to go here in the second quarter.
You just hand the ball off and be happy with that? I think that's what I would do.
Yep.
Running game is doing exactly what it needs to do.
Mike, I'm going to lie to you. I'd like to see us get a score here before half.
Well, I would too, but,
that means a running clock in the
running clock in the second half. I got you.
That means we get a little quicker to Wally's.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
But the running backs have done a great job tonight. Eisenmeyer brings them in, and he'll look to pass on the first play, and he'll look to throw it. And that is complete to Brady Parr. Brady does a great job of keeping his feet in bounds at the 46-yard line.
9-yard gain for Brady.
Pass is complete on the sideline to Brady Parr.
That was a really good job.
Gets out of now. The clock is continuing to run, so we're moving quickly
Running
here.
Quick.
2nd and 2 for the Rockets. Here's a snap. Eisenmeyer looks to pass, and he'll go to the outside to Hogard, in and out of his hands, a little high, and incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 1:24 to go in the half.
I think he'd like to have that one back. He'd like to have been a little more accurate on that one, my friend.
I think so, too. I think he'd like to get that out a little quicker, too.
Yes. Well, he rolled right, and I think he had to set himself. Eisenminger's a good quarterback, but sometimes when he rolls, he doesn't throw real good and real accurate when he's on the run.
He's a junior here. We'll get better at that.
Yes, sir.
We will get better. How many passes did he throw against Althoff? 50-something?
A lot.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What do we got going on? What's he calling?
I'm not sure. I think he's looking at line of scrimmage, maybe, where the ball's.
Line of scrimmage. Well, the ball's on the 45, but the marker
should be on the 46.
Yeah,
yes.
there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. 3rd and 1 for the Rockets. Maybe a long two. Eisner takes it. He's going to look out to the flat. That's Hogard who's got a first down. He's across midfield, breaks a tackle, and brought down at the 49. And we've got a timeout on the field taken by the Rockets. Minute 17 to go in the half. We'll just keep it right here. Rockets will have a 1st and 10, a classic granite marble first down there. Trey Hogard having a great night as well, not just running the football, but receiving as well.
Yep, he sure is. And with 2 timeouts left, and again, you know, as we said, when you get, you know,
we have 1 or 2.
We've got 2.
No, we used 1.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it is 1.
We should have 1.
You're
left.
right.
Yeah.
You're right. There we go. So, you know, but still, even with 1 timeout left, you know, you can run sideline routes. You know, if you're trying to take the ball down and score, and a minute 17 is a long time, Keith. We can do good things with that.
Yep. So we got 1st and 10. They're going to mark it at midfield at the 50-yard line from the right hash with a minute 17 to go here in the second quarter. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy bringing Unity Rockets football here again on Friday night on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, clubhouse217.com. We thank you for joining us. We invite you to take a peek at clubhouse217.com. We got 60 years of hit music, high school sports, game day gear, a little bit of everything there for you. Here we go, 1st and 10. Eisenmenger takes a snap, looks to pass. He's looking deep. He's got a man, and that is a touchdown, Rockets, 50 yards. Eisenmenger to Mason O'Neal. Mason got behind the defense, had nobody within 15 yards of him. Nice, easy pitch and catch. And it's a touchdown for the Rockets.
We like that one, let me tell you.
And it's now 41-0. Rockets lead.
That will quiet the crowd there.
Yes. Emerson Bailey on for the extra point. Snap, kick, up, good. 42-0. Your Rockets lead with a minute 4 to go here in the first half. We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Take your car to the best detailing service around. Rockin' Motors in Tolano offers packages that will leave your car looking brand new, offering wax, shampoo, and even ceramic coating. Look clean and feel good at Rockin' Motors in Tolano. Go Rockets!
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at classicgranitemarble.il.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Grab a drink, take a seat, and enjoy the moment. Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy here with you from Pontiac High School, where your Unity Rockets lead 42-0 with a minute 4 to go here in the first half. It is and Mike, honestly, we've scored 28 points here in the second quarter.
Yes.
Well, we scored at the very last play of the first quarter on a Garrett Richardson run, 74-yard touchdown run. So really, you think about that, we put up 35 points here in the second quarter.
We have, and they just said, okay, we're going to knuckle down and do this.
And they have, and it's been a great job. Pontiac takes the ensuing kickoff, and they've got room to the outside. And they're across the 40 to the 45 and knocked out of bounds at the 48 of the Rockets. Another big kick return. Cade Gibson there knocked him out of bounds at the 48.
Saw some daylight there, and he just kept going.
Yeah, that's Carr who on the return for the Indians, so they've got some life here. With under a minute to play, let's see what they can do.
One timeout left, and see if they can put some points on the board before halftime.
At halftime, we'll have some stats for you. We'll take about a 5-minute break or so, and then bring you back get ready for the second half and have second half action. And handoff up the middle, nowhere.
Who is that?
That's Mr. Langendorf.
He said, nope, tackle for loss, TFL, buddy.
He's got plenty of those and just keeps adding on. That's a 2-yard loss. Come down to the end, he just came down the line of scrimmage and just made the tackle. I mean, he
just
couldn't
read
get
it.
a game. Yeah.
Read the play. Read the play. Too predictable.
2nd and 12. They're going to look to pass now. And they throw it deep, and he's going to overthrow it again. Incomplete. Graydon Clare there on the coverage. Nice job by the G-man. Braden Henry there from the safety position to come over the top two. There was nothing there.
No.
So it brings up 3rd and 11 now with 27 seconds to go in the first half.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Owen Stroh.
Just put too much air under that ball, and the wind has picked up a little bit, and it just took
chilly,
it.
Mike.
I know it. I'm not wearing shorts. You are.
Well, I've got more padding on myself than you do. Hey, we're going to have a timeout on the field. That's our discount appliance.
Their last
timeout.
27 to go.
I do want to apologize a little bit. Our sponsor sheet, which we normally have hanging up, I don't have it tonight because we're outside in the wind and it's kind of blowing everywhere. So
right. We're running out of things to keep things from blowing away.
Yes.
We don't have any bricks or anything up here, so far a complete effort by the defense for the Rockets, and on top of it all, the offense in the second quarter just woke up and they're doing what they have to do.
Defense has played exceptionally well all night long. The front guys up front have done a great job.
Coach Gadberry, a product of Unity High School, great player there, great college career. Again, like he said, it's changing the mentality, changing the way these students think and these players think about playing the game of football. And you've got to get them to buy into the system. And I know it's tough when you're not winning ball games and when you've got low numbers, but you just have to keep at it and keep going and see what you can do. 3rd and 11 from the 47.
3rd and 11, see what the Indians do here. 27 seconds to go. They're going to look to pass. Pressure. They're going to look to throw it deep, and that's going to be intercepted. Guess who? The Rockets' leading interception man, Braden Henry. Happy birthday, number 5.
Look at that.
And that's his 5th interception of the year.
We'll take that. We will take that. So the Rockets get the ball back, and my guess, you take a knee and you just go in and you're happy. That's what I'm thinking.
1st and 10, Rockets at their own 19, and I think you're right, Mike, with 20 seconds to go. And a 42-point lead, you go into half. And Joseph Wilson says a Rocket victory will make that long trip down 47 more enjoyable. Guess what?
You are correct.
We don't go down 47.
We don't go down
55 because we got to go to Wally's.
We actually went to go to Wally's and we go around Bloomington. We go interstate the whole way.
That's right.
That's what we do.
Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And we'll take a knee. And that'll end the first half, ladies and gentlemen, with your Unity Rockets leading 42-0 over the Pontiac Indians. We're going to hear from our great sponsors here, take a break, hear from them, and then we will come back with some stats. Let Mike get those wrapped up for the first half. We'll take a break, and then we'll get you ready for the second half. We'll be right back after these messages from our great sponsors on Clubhouse Lounge Radio at clubhouse217.com.
Take your car to the best detailing service around. Rockin' Motors in Tolano offers packages that will leave your car looking brand new, offering wax, shampoo, and even ceramic coating. Look clean and feel good at Rockin' Motors in Tolano. Go Rockets!
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at classicgranitemarble.il.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
To our first responders, thank you. You work tirelessly to invest in our Champaign County community every day. That's why Country Financial is honored to return the favor and invest in you with a car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Bees Trees, your local ISA certified arborist with over 10 years experience, specializing in tree removal, tree trimming, and with free estimates. Call Greg Miller of Bees Trees today at 217-260-4551.
The party never stops. Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's good for the soul.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy back here with you at Pontiac High School. We are at halftime, where your Unity Rockets lead 42-0. And Mike, let's kind of recap this first half a little bit, and we'll get to stats here in a second. But the Rockets took the opening kickoff, driving down, turned it over on downs, and it's like something clicked then because the defense came. The defense has played spectacular all night long.
Yes.
Pitching a shutout so far. But the offense of the second drive, we score. Run it right down their throats, we score. Nice drive. Third series, we throw a pick. And then I think everything finally said, okay, we're done messing around. Let's go to work.
Second quarter was owned by the Rockets on both sides of the ball. It was just a complete drubbing on that second quarter. And I got to tell you, the blocking's been good. The running's been good. I mean, the backs are hitting the holes. The receivers have found some open areas and made some great catches. You know, Langendorf has done the job he needs to do on the end. He's had some great tackles. The offensive line has opened up holes. Eisenbinger, for the most part, has made some pretty good decisions. There's no complaints there. I think it's been very good.
Yeah, and let's talk about Garrett Richardson, how he's ran the football tonight, Mike, because he has had a fantastic night running the football.
You know, I have him unofficially 12 rushes for 223 yards and 3 touchdowns.
That's not a bad night.
That's a
not
pretty
a bad
good
half.
That's a pretty good night for most people. That's an excellent half for him. And I'll tell you, it's been blocking, and once he's found the hole, he's taken off, and we've seen speed out of him that we haven't seen quite like this in a long time.
Yeah, he had a touchdown run of 20, and then we had into the first quarter with a touchdown run of 74, and then 45.
45,
right?
correct.
So, 3 big touchdown runs for Garrett tonight, and the senior running back is compiled, as Mike said, officially 223 yards rushing. But let's talk about Trey Hogard, too. Trey had a big first half as well.
Hogard's almost up to 90 yards in receptions and just done a great job. Once he's made some great catches, great running after he catches the ball. I mean, nothing to it, and it's been a great job by him as well.
And he had a big run as well for 50, and that whole entire one drive, a 50-yard run, a 25-yard touchdown reception. So Trey's had a good night too.
Yep.
But the main focus for me in this first half, the reason there's so many points on the scoreboard, is because of the big boys up front.
The offensive line is doing an unbelievable job trying to open up some holes, and then once the holes, once the holes are open, and whether they're pulling, whether they're just doing it right off the line of scrimmage, they've just done a top-notch job, and there's nothing bad you can say about them. They're just doing a great job.
And the other thing that I think is lost in a lot of high school teams is how well your wide receivers block. And we have said it all year long that these wide receivers, they aren't out there just kind of being out there.
They're blocking.
They block.
Yep.
And that's why you're seeing the rushing attack do so well for the Rockets this season, is because your wide receivers block. And tonight especially, they are out there and they are pushing guys 5-10 yards deep, allowing those backs to get out, allowing those linemen to get out ahead of them, and then the backs are just doing a great job of following their blockers and getting in the end zone. It is halftime. Well, go ahead, Mike. What were you going to say?
No, you're fine. No,
it is halftime here at Pontiac High School. It's 42-0. Your Rockets lead. We're going to take about a 5-minute break, but before we do, I want to remind you that you can sign up for the Clubhouse Crew.
What?
Yeah, the Clubhouse Crew, Mike.
Oh, you got to do it.
You can sign up at clubhouse217.com, get you exclusive ticket offers, include Illini, Cubs, Cardinals, WWE, concerts, a little bit of everything. You never know, we're going to give away tickets.
Wow.
It'll be exclusive for Clubhouse Crew members.
There you go.
You get exclusive Clubhouse Crew member events. We do charity events. We do special events, and it'll be for Clubhouse Crew members. And the discounts on Clubhouse 217 game day gear as well. So make sure you sign up at clubhousecrew.com. We did an initial, and we got about 20 shirts to get out to our Clubhouse Crew. And those will be available soon as well, so we appreciate that. But, yeah, go to clubhouse217.com, sign up for the Clubhouse Crew, and become a big fan of the Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
There you go.
Clubhouse 217. Speaking of, we'll also have a tailgate party coming up in a couple weeks, Mike.
Oh, boy.
October 19th, Lot 32. Illinois plays Michigan. The final line, 4-1 on the season. They played pretty well against Penn State last week.
I think we did. You know, there was a couple of drives that were. You got to score when you're first and goal from the two.
Penn State's a pretty good ball club, though, too.
Yeah, Penn State is no slack, but we played them as good as anybody's played them this year,
Correct.
I think.
Correct, and we've got Purdue coming up on the 12th, and then Michigan. So make sure you join us. You can't miss us. There'll be a huge banner in the canopy in Lot 32. We'll have flags. We've got some giveaways. We'll have some food, beverages of all kinds, and just come enjoy a day.
Sure.
We'll have the radio station playing, so we'll have music as well. Come enjoy a fun-filled day, and then, we'll have the game on radio. I won't do TV when I tailgate. I like radio.
There you go. That's fine. That's
but yeah, we'll have the game going as well. Come by, see us, and join us. We're going to take about a 5-minute break and get us ourselves ready and get some water and something to drink here, and then we'll come back and get you ready for the second half. It's 42-0. Your Rockets lead Pontiac Indians at the half. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy back here with you from Pontiac High School. Your Rockets lead 42-0. That's a lot of stairs, Mike.
That's a lot of stairs, man.
Had to take an extended little break there at halftime. One of us drank too much Gatorade on the way up. That's me.
There you go.
Minute and a half to go before it starts second half. And, Mike, it's a running clock. You're going to get out here quick tonight. What do you see in the second half from the Rockets?
Well, we're going to see a lot of new players, a lot of new faces from what we saw in the first half. Looking as what I'm seeing out here, Devin Glill warming up out there, number 20. Probably see him maybe at quarterback. But, Pontiac will get the ball, and I think what we need to do is make a statement right off the bat, shut them down, and then go, go in there and keep doing what we're doing. I don't care if you're substitutes. I don't care if you don't play much. Just go in there and do what you do. Do the simple things and make it happen. And again, I like to say make it happen a lot, but that's all it's about.
Yeah, agreed. Just keep doing your job.
Yep.
Do your job, stay consistent. Devin Glick looks like he's warming up. Probably play most of the second half.
Yep.
I'm perfectly happy with that as well. This is one of those type of games where you get a lot of guys in, get them some experience, because we got this in hand.
Yes.
Let's just be honest. Next week we got Rantoul at home.
Yep.
It's a very similar team to Pontiac.
Yep.
You have to prepare yourself, though, for the last 2 weeks of the season.
Yes.
And
no question.
Doing the right things, staying consistent, and staying with the fundamentals will get you there.
That is correct. And this Rocket defense unofficially held them to 24 yards of offense in the first half.
That's pretty good.
24 yards. Quarterback for Pontiac was 2 for 11 for 3 yards. One was a completion for no gain, and another completion for 3 yards, and they only have 21 yards rushing. So hats off again to the defense. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah. Defense has done well. The defensive line has done a fantastic job tonight with Gavin Weaver, Andrew King, Hunter Easton.
Big boys
Colton
up
Langendorf.
front, taking care of business.
Yeah, and what they're doing is they're doing their jobs and allowing the linebackers to come up and just fill those gaps up the middle.
Correct.
And just swallowing everything up.
Yes, sir.
We're about ready for kickoff to start second half. Pontiac will receive the second half. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy with you. Thank you for joining us this evening. No matter where you're at, don't forget Clubhouse217.com is available no matter where you go on every mobile device. Home, work, on the road. You can stream it 24/7.
Some of the crowd's starting to leave out here on the Pontiac side. Unity fans are still hanging around, got some on the fence, going to get some hot chocolate or coffee, and they're going to hang around. They want to see this team do it in the second half.
Emerson Bailey on to kick to start the second half. And we're 24 minutes away as we start in from Wally's. Just saying. Might be a little excited.
You're a little excited. Woo!
Woo! Nice high kick by Emerson Bailey, and it's dropped back at the 5, but brought up. And there's a missed tackle. They're going to bring it all the way out to the 25 and finally brought down.
The kickoff is returned by Brody Carr.
Looked like Michael Harden, number 45, on the got a shoestring tackle on that one.
It's all right. Tackle's a tackle, Mike.
Yeah, but get a little
Pontiac's
worried.
done a very good job tonight of returning kicks.
Yeah, that's probably been the best part of their whole game tonight, believe it or not.
Oh, we got a flag on the play. Down here, I didn't see. It's going to be a hold.
It's going to be a hold, so that'll be 10 back more.
Hey, if you drive to work in the mornings, you can also listen to Clubhouse 217 and Clubhouse Lounge Radio. The Clubhouse Cafe Morning Show, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Stream it while you're getting ready to get in the shower.
Not the same old thing.
There's not a lot of talk, just a lot of music.
There you go.
1st and 10 for Pontiac at their own 16-yard line. Here's snap, handoff up the middle, nowhere. Number 88, Desmond Winfrey there on the tackle.
Looks like new quarterback for them, number 8.
He's brought down by Keegan Germano.
Or maybe it was a Wildcat. I'm not sure. Looks like number 8 though on quarterback. Colin Cox.
Looks like we've pulled a lot of defensive starters here, Mike. I love that.
Yes, we have. Good.
Let's stay healthy.
You betcha.
Let's get some guys in PT as well. 2nd and 9. Here we go. They're looking to swing out to the left. Little screen pass and intercepted.
Who got
Tipped
that
up
ball?
in the air. That's number 12 for the Rockets on the interception.
Caden Steerwalt.
Caden Steerwalt.
Wow.
I don't have much light up here. That or I'm getting old, Mike. One of the two.
Well, I'm not saying anything.
I'm getting old. It's all
right. I have my
Great
glasses
job.
on.
Love
so.
it.
Rockets got good field position and back in business, man. Here we go.
So the offense will come back out to the line. 1st and 10 at the Pontiac 14-yard line.
All right, here we got Keegan Geronimo.
Looks like Ryan Rink in a quarterback.
Ryan Rink.
Germano there. He'll get the pitch. Out the left side. He's going to follow his blocks. Across inside the 10 to about the 8. He's still turning them legs.
Look at that. Keep
up
going.
To the 5.
Look at that.
Germano
Dang near first down on that carry.
He's brought down by Owen Stroh.
Give him 9 yards, looks like. Good quick run. You know, following his blockers, and again, just moving the legs, keeping them moving. Because if they're moving, they're not stopping you.
That's correct. 2nd and 2, 8-yard run by Germano. And it's 2nd and 2 from the 6. Handoff, Germano breaks it up the middle. Touchdown, Rockets! That's a Jordan McDaniel Country Financial touchdown. And the Rockets extend their lead to 48-0.
That's what you do when you get a turnover, Keith. You go down and you just punch that thing right in.
Germano, a 6-yard touchdown run. And now we got another kicker in.
New
Emerson
kicker.
getting the rest of the night off.
Walker Hall. Get him a little action tonight. I like that.
Hall, the sophomore.
Austin Winters down there on the hold.
And we've got a flag on the play.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure. False start on the offense.
Yep. On an extra point, you don't see that very often.
Yeah.
Nerves.
Probably a little bit.
Bunch of, new players out there, so sometimes you see this, but we'll move it 5 yards back and give it a shot. Got the wind behind him somewhat. Little gusty here and there.
8:40 to go in the third quarter. Rockets lead 48-0. Here's a snap. Here's a kick, and it's blocked. No good, so we'll stay 48-0 Rockets.
That was a slow snap.
Yes, it was.
That was like a slow motion snap almost. And again, when you get the opportunity, you have to be ready, and you got to practice that and work on that. So we might see some more of that before it's all said and done in this half.
We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Take your car to the best detailing service around. Rocket Motors in Tolano offers packages that will leave your car looking brand new, offering wax, shampoo, and even ceramic coating. Look clean and feel good at Rocket Motors in Tolano. Go Rockets!
Bees Trees, your local ISA certified arborist with over 10 years experience, specializing in tree removal, tree trimming, and with free estimates. Call Greg Miller of Bees Trees today at 217-260-4551.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy back here with you at Pontiac High School, where your Unity Rockets lead 48-0 here in the third quarter. 8:40 to go in the third. It's been all Rockets all night long. Now, Pontiac has had some, I don't want to take anything away from Coach Gadbury and the Indians. Very young team, very rebuilding program. And they've had some nice spots here this evening, and this is one of them. And that's the kickoff return, as that kickoff is fair caught at the 31. And that's where the Indians will take back over.
Short little kick there, but want to see this Rocket defense, especially when we know we got a lot of substitutions in, a lot of new players, so bear with us as we pound through all the names here, but we want to see some we want to see this defense keep the job up here.
Correct.
Keep the 0 on the board. Back to Santi Pena there as
First
quarterback.
and 10 up the middle. That's a nice play right there. It's 44 and 72 there for the Rockets. Number 44, Evan Puckett. Number 72, Alex Vecchio. Puckett, the first man to get there from the end. Nice job by Puckett.
Got Keegan Germano out there as a DB tonight too.
Gain of 2 on the play. And now we got a fumbled snap. And Puckett's on top of that. Did he get there in time? No, the Indians do recover. But a big loss all the way back to the 24.
11-yard loss.
So they'll bring up third and really long. 48-0 your Rockets lead. We've got a running clock here in the second half. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pontiac with the football, 3rd and 18 from their own 24. Now it's short.
Put that one on the ground, but.
And we got a flag on the play. The pass is up and no good.
I think we're going to see a hold.
Incomplete.
I think we're going to see a hold.
Yep, we've got a hold on Pontiac.
There's a holding penalty.
Let's see if Coach takes it or if he just declines it. It'll make it 4th and 18 and force him to punt.
Let's see what he does here.
I bet we probably decline that,
yeah.
I guess.
Let's just decline it and get the punt and get back in business.
We got a hold on Pontiac. Penalty is declined to bring up 4th and 19 from the 24. And so they'll send on the punt team. Nice job by the defense there.
Defense doing their job. I like that. You know, you have to get the big lead. You get some of the substitutes in, you know, the players that don't get to play a whole lot. But you're going to need this down the stretch. You've got 3 big games after this, and you've got to take care of business tonight. But you've got 3 other games you really got to take care of business in.
Guys on the front there, Dallas Hollingsworth. He's in tonight there in the front. Done a nice job on that drive. Short line drive punt's going to get out at the 48, it looks like.
About the 48, maybe. Put us back in business. Clock continues to run.
I love seeing these guys get reps, though, especially in real game. You can practice all you want, Mike, but until you're in real game time situations on a varsity level, it means a lot to these guys, too, to get this action.
Exactly. Well, 2 years ago when Garrett Richardson had to come in and take care of business, and that's exactly what he did.
And it sprung him to where he's at now.
You betcha. You betcha.
Yeah, as a sophomore, he came in that second
St.
week.
Joe game.
St. Joe, yeah.
We were up at Prairie Central, and Brown went down, I think, that wasn't it? And there you have it.
All right, the Rockets.
Devin Gilk back at quarterback.
Yep, he's in the ball game now, quarterback for the Rockets. Glick is in there, and he'll hand off Germano around the left side. He's following his blocks, and he's across midfield, across the 45, across the 40, across the 35, and brought out of bounds about the 34-yard line.
Keegan Germano on the carry.
Wow. He's quick. I'm just going to tell you, that first step of his, and when he cuts, man, does he move.
We're going to mark him out at the 33, so nice run. That's a classic granite marble first down for Germano.
19 yards on that. We'll take it. Clock continue to run. 4:20 left in the third quarter.
Looks like wide receivers now. We've got Adam Reedy, Maddox Sutherland, Cade Gibson all on the wide outside here for the Rockets now in the ball game. Here's a snap. Handoff Germano up the middle. He's at the 30.
Stood up.
Brought down.
Hard tackle there, but
high snap, but got it down, and nice job by Glick there to get it.
Keegan Germano on the carry.
Get the handoff.
4 yards.
Brody Osterber in there at center now for the Rockets. I love being able to call these guys' names. It's fun to me.
You betcha. Get your flashlight out and start
pronouncing. I've got it out just so I can see. 48-0, your Rockets lead. 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. We've got a running clock with the over 40-point lead, but it's all right. We're moving the football. 2nd and 5. Handoff is to Germano up the middle, and he picks up about 3.5, so it'll be 3rd and short.
Keegan Germano on the carry.
Yeah, we got Chase and Daly out there on the line. Let's see who else we got out on the line.
Max McCabe's out there, number 74.
Yep. Cash McCann out there as well.
I like to see that. Go out there and get some grass stains on those uniforms.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Get them dirty.
I had a baseball coach once tell me to get dirty when I was sliding.
That's what you do.
Yeah. Handoff Germano up the middle. He's going to be across the 25 and have enough. He's going to be pretty close to a first down here.
Going to be close.
Keegan Germano again.
See where they mark him.
He's brought down by Carlito Ladden.
Maybe just a little bit short, Mike. Looks like he's at the 24. They're going to give it to him. That's a classic granite marble first down for Germano.
Give him the 4. Painstakingly. Rush the ball.
Continues to run. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Rush the ball.
So all you got to do is just run the football now.
Just open up some holes. And I guarantee you, they're wearing down this Pontiac defense. They have been out a long time tonight.
Josh Heath, number 29, in at tight end, looks like as well. And we're going to have a flag on the play. Delay a game on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty, so make it 1st and 15 for the Rockets.
There's a penalty on the play.
4 penalties for 40 yards so far, and,
a couple of them have been.
That penalty will go
That's a
against the
delay
Rockets.
game. We had a 5-yarder on the extra point.
yes.
Now, the first one of the game might have been.
Yeah, I just don't like them.
I know.
Don't like them.
I don't either, but they're going to happen. Glick comes out and throws an interception. And Pontiac will bring it back all the way across midfield to the Rockets 43.
Yeah, I'm not sure who he was throwing to, but he threw it right to an orange jersey, my friend.
He did, and Pontiac gets a turnover.
And what you'll do, you'll watch the film and you'll see what went wrong. That's what you'll do. So let's see if the defense can put up an effort here.
Let's see if we can make a stop. Clock continues to run. We're under a minute here in the third quarter. It's 48-0 Rockets lead. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy bringing you play-by-play coverage here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio at clubhouse217.com. Here's snap, handoff up the middle, and that's going nowhere quickly.
Woo. Number 28, the running back for them, that would be Aiden Alcorn. And that was a big no-gainer right there.
He's brought down by Alex Vecchio.
Alex Vecchio. And I'm going to apologize already. If I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, I hope so. I'm not the greatest in pronunciating things. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Rockets had a touchdown here in the third quarter. Man, it's 48-0. We're just going to keep it right here, Mike. It's been all Rockets all night long. And Mike, we are 1 quarter away from getting the Wallies.
Yes, sir. And some of you, if you haven't been to Wally's, and maybe you haven't you've heard maybe of Buc-ee's, the big monster convenience roadside stores. Buc-ee's is something, but Wally's is the Illinois version.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's
if
got everything.
And it almost reminds me, if you think about it, if some of you old timers might remember Huey's in Urbana. Huey's was on 5 Points in Urbana, and for you old timers, and some of you, if you remember it, let us know. But Huey's saying was, if we don't have it, you don't need it.
Well,
and I'll tell you, you can get your pellets for your pellet grill.
Yep.
You can get any kind of candy, any soft drink you want. You can get a T-shirt for your wife.
Yep.
You can get a little
beef jerky.
You can get a bear. You can get brisket, and just. It's good stuff.
Cookies, ice cream.
And you can eat off the bathroom floor. Yeah. I know that's a tough saying, but you can do it.
All right, we start the fourth quarter. Pontiac with the football up the middle. They take a run, and it's over the left side across the 40 up to the 36. So gain of about 8 on the play for Pontiac.
He's brought down by Kate Gibson.
Kate Gibson on the tackle.
Gibson on the tackle. What do we got, about a 3rd and 3?
3rd and 3 for the defense here. Pontiac has the football. The Rockets 35. 11.5 to go. 48-0 your Rockets lead. We thank you all for joining us this evening here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Third and 3. Let's see if the defense can get a stop. And they're going to hand it off to the right side. They try to get it to the outside. It's going to be close to first down, brought down out on the far side.
See where they marked us.
Germano there on the tackle.
He's brought down by Austin Winters.
Austin Winters there on the tackle as well.
First down. It's only their 3rd first down of the whole game, Keith.
And you got to feel for Coach Gadberry here, too.
Yes.
His numbers are extremely low, excuse me.
Yes.
And you've got some kids out here who are trying to play both ways as well. And it's hard.
It is.
And I will
tough.
commend them for how hard they keep playing, though. There's a run up the middle, and it gets nowhere.
72.
Aiden Alcorn on the carry.
Alex Vecchio, hopefully that's right. But, man, he stuffed him, buddy.
Well, he's playing great here.
Yes.
Alex Vecchio.
They say Vecchio, we say Vecchio. Hopefully Vecchio is
someone
correct.
correct me. Correct us, please.
Yes.
It's Colson Miller's birthday today, so happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday. We like birthdays.
A lot of birthdays on this Rockets team today.
There is. There certainly is.
Under 10 to play in the ball game. 48-0 your Rockets lead. Pontiac has the football, though, 2nd and 10 at the Rocket 32. Here's snap. Handoff up the middle, and nothing. Maybe a yard at most. Nice
like
job
they're
of the
gonna
guys
give
up
him
the
a
middle
yard.
again.
Give him a yard. That's about it. Good job by the defense. Almost a swarming defense, you know.
Brecken Brown was there for the Rockets from the linebacker spot. Taylor Finley there as well.
Third and 9 from about the 32.
Yeah.
31 and a half maybe.
See what they do here. See if they try to throw the football. And they are going to try to throw it. And he tries to go with the outside here. And it'll be close to a first down. He picks it up. That's going to be real close on a screen pass out to the left.
The pass is complete to Ben Melchers.
Ben Melchers out there, and let's see what they do.
See if they give it to him. They're going to be marked short. Nope, they're going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to him. We can't. It doesn't look. It's hard to see from here, so we're
on
guessing.
On the far side of the field is where they went. Under 8.5 to go. They've got 1st and 10 at the Rockets 23. Handoff up the middle. They're across the 20 for a pickup of about 5 or 6 here.
Aiden Alcorn on the carry.
Just plugging away is what they're doing.
Just hand the football off and just hard-nosed offense here.
Yep.
Number 13, Darren Pierce is the new quarterback for the Indians.
Matthew Brady in there too. We're seeing all kinds of new
I love
names
it.
in there. Taylor Finley, I love it.
What I love too is this is all about health too.
Yes.
This is a long season. These guys are going to have bumps and
betcha.
bruises and aches and pains.
Already do.
Right, and when you get into a game like this and you can give them a whole entire half off, it makes a big difference.
That's big.
2nd and 5. Now they run the football out to the right, try to go the other way. Nothing there. Big hit as he tried to cut it back to the left.
Ben Melchers on the carry.
That was called no gain is what that's called. Whatsoever.
Austin Winters made the big hit as he tried to cut it back. Nice job by Austin there. 3rd and 5. Now we're under 7 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. See if the defense here can get a stop. Keep that 0 on the scoreboard.
Quarterback out there right now for them, sophomore Darren Pierce, number 10.
They've switched around a couple times.
Yes.
Brody Keith listening to us at the Ubin Basketball Complex tonight. And we got to delay a game, which is going to make it 3rd and 9.
Hiked the ball, nobody was ready, and just hit the quarterback right in the gut there. So,
thanks, Brody, for listening. Thanks for putting us on live at the Ubin Basketball Complex. I tell you what, I know he's staying busy because it's almost basketball season.
Boy.
The Illini picked 4th to finish preseason in the Big Ten.
Yep.
I think we're going to be all uber talented, and I think you're going to surprise a lot of people in the nation this year.
I think so, and not only that, but you know when it comes right down to it, I mean 2 scholarship players back, and you're going to build a whole new team, but you've got a lot of good athletes that can do a lot of good things, and we've got some height.
Yeah, and you got a best facility manager in the Big Ten.
You got it. And you got the best facility in the Big Ten for the best facility manager to manage.
That's
true. You know,
I was privileged enough to have Brody give me a tour of the
Oh,
Ubin
yeah.
Center. Boy, I tell you what, it is pretty spectacular.
Nice little place, isn't it?
It's yeah. Yeah.
Nice little place. 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, we declined the penalty, the delay of game. So with the timeout, the clock stopped at 6:19. But they're going to go for it. They're going to throw it deep. They're going to look for the pass, and it's a touchdown, Indians.
Tristan Alexander got turned around. He never turned around to see where the ball was. And that was just a quick touchdown pass right there.
So the Indians on homecoming get on the scoreboard with a touchdown and make it 48-6 with 6:11 to go here in the 4th quarter. Now let's see if they can do the extra point. Once again, I can't say thank you enough to everybody who tunes in each and every week to the broadcast. We appreciate you. They're going to go for 2 here, Mike. Here's snap. Hand off up the middle. Dives in. Did he get in?
He does not.
No good, so it stays 48-6.
The 2-point conversion is no
Rockets
good.
lead 6:11 to go in the 4th quarter. We're going to take a quick break, come right back. You're listening to Unity Rockets Football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio at clubhouse217.com.
To our first responders, thank you. You work tirelessly to invest in our Champaign County community every day. That's why Country Financial is honored to return the favor and invest in you with a car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy here at Pontiac High School, where your Rockets lead 48-6 with 6:11 to go in the 4th quarter. Pontiac just scored their first touchdown of the game.
Been a long night for the guys in orange over here, but you know, I have faith that Coach Gadberry, you know, with his upbringing, you know, playing for Coach Scott Hamilton, playing in college, doing a good job. He had a good mentor, and I think he will eventually make things happen up here. But they've got to buy in. They really do.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's got to get some more numbers too. It's going to make it a lot easier on him, and that's the biggest thing. You look at Unity's sideline. I mean, they are from the 30 to 30.
Yep.
I mean, lined up all the way down.
Yep.
And you look at Pontiac's sideline, they're from 40 to 50.
Yep.
And that's the biggest difference. And here's a nice kick. The ensuing kickoff taken. Back at the 15.
Evan Puckett on that one. Number 44. Unity offense back in business.
Yeah.
Evan Puckett on the return.
Back to the 31-yard line. Under 6 to play. That's where the Rockets will take over. We'll have a short pregame show, or postgame show, excuse me, after this. We'll kind of wrap things up on a big Rockets win this evening and get you a little bit ready for next week as it's homecoming.
Homecoming.
As we host Rantoul back at Hicks Field next Friday night. Starters all got to sit out second half tonight, Mike, with a big lead.
That's a good thing.
Lead
It'll be a good bus ride home.
Yes, it will. Here's snap. Handoff is to Puckett. Up. Nope, that's going to be a keeper. That's Glick with the keeper, and he gets out to the 35, so a couple-yard gain there.
A lot of running right there. A lot of running and from left to right, and he couldn't get around that end. He couldn't decide on which way to go.
Nothing wrong with that. Just
nope.
Keep that clock's moving, so let's just rock and roll, gentlemen.
It's all about plays, all about practice.
I got brisket.
What you remember in practice is what
right.
you put into the game.
In all seriousness, you're right. Hand off to Puckett up the middle here. He does a nice run, keeps those legs churning across the 35 up to the 37.
Evan Puckett on the carry.
Kind of what we expected tonight, Mike. It really was.
We really did, and you know, nothing against you know, Coach Gadberry and the Pontiac team, but they were overmatched tonight, no question about it.
They'll go to 0-6 on the season. Rockets move back to 500 at 3-3. High snap. Glick rolls around, looks right, looks to pass, and it's incomplete.
That pass is incomplete, intended for Adam Reedy.
Brings up 4th and 6. Pass was intended for Reedy.
Logan Mackinson was on the coverage.
We'll see what happens here. I think we'll just probably kick the ball and be done with it, or what are we going to do
I think
here?
we'll go for it.
Coach is thinking. He says, nope, let's go.
4th
to
and
keep
6,
that offense out there.
3.5 to go on the game.
Let them work a little bit.
Glick takes the snap. He's going to look to pass. He's going to look to throw it deep. He's got a man. That is complete. Number 13 on the reception. Maddox Sutherland.
On the grab. He's brought down by Drayden Ramsey.
All the way down on a big catch by Sutherland. Down to the 28-yard line. Well, that'll work.
I think so.
And we're under 3 to play in the ball game. That's a nice pass by Glick, too, to get it out, threw it up underneath. And
you betcha.
First and 10 Rockets. Handoff up the middle. That's Puckett fighting for yards.
Probably no gain, looks like.
Maybe even lost one there.
Yeah, lost one.
Oh, that's Crew Eckstein on the carry.
He's brought down by Josh.
That can't be Crew, is it? No,
No,
that was Puckett.
That was Puckett.
I
That's
didn't think
44.
Crew would be in the ball game.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, the one thing I will say, these orange uniforms for Pontiac, these numbers are hard to read. They need white numbers on there.
I would agree.
2nd and 12. We're under 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Glick takes the snap, and
no gain.
Quarterback keeper, but gets nowhere.
On the carry.
Snap's way too high. Got to get that snap down. Got to get that snap down.
Brings up 3rd and 12 for the Rockets here, as we're under 1:45 to play in the ball game.
Expect maybe a couple more plays and we're done.
I don't know if we were even going to. We may run one more.
Yeah.
And we'll have to run a couple here.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. My math wasn't that quick. Glick takes it. Handoff up the middle. To Puckett. No gain.
Crew Eckstein on the carry. He's brought down by Ben Nochers.
I mean, it's tough to see numbers on occasion here, but I can guarantee you.
44 looks a lot different than 34.
Yeah.
44. Get your cold cuts.
Yep. There you go.
Under a minute to play in the ball game. Rockets going to win this one 48-6.
I think you take a knee, delay a game, anything you need to do.
I think you're just going to see us take a timeout here as the clock runs down. I think he's going to do the right thing here.
Yep.
Yep, he sure
That's
is.
what you do. Take the delay game. Yep. And that will be the ball game right there, gentlemen.
Yep, it sure will. Your Rockets are going to come up to Pontiac in Week 5 and get back to 500 at 3-3 with a 48-6 victory over the Indians. We'll take a quick break, come back over some final stats, and then we'll get you ready for next Friday night homecoming.
Friday.
We'll be right back after these messages.
That's the end of the game, and the final score is Rockets 4.
Bees Trees, your local ISA certified arborist with over 10 years experience, specializing in tree removal, tree trimming, and with free estimates. Call Greg Miller of Bees Trees today at 217-260-4551.
Grab a drink, take a seat, and enjoy the moment. Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy back here with you from Pontiac High School as we wrap things up tonight after a big 48-6 win for your Unity Rockets over the Pontiac Indians. Rockets go to 3-3 on the season. Indians fall to 0-6. And Mike, We didn't see the starters in the second half. It was a 42-0 lead at halftime. Running game, blocking, everything really clicked late in the first quarter to the rest of the game. Glad to see that everybody got some playing time tonight, got in. We got a bunch of guys in who got to see some varsity action. And now we are 3-3.
3-3, which we had to win this game, no question about it. Got to go in and win next week. You know, homecoming game, Rantoul coming to town. You got to win that one. But then, folks, Paxton, Buckley, Loda, and Monticello. And those are no-gimme games. Both those teams are very good teams, good running teams. Of course, Paxton, Buckley, Loda with Robert Boyd Mintz, who is one of the area's top rushers this year. It's not going to be an easy task, but, you know, if the Rockets can play like they did tonight and sustain their blocks and such, it will be a good one.
I think so, and I saw a lot better run defense tonight from the Rockets, Mike, and that front line on the defensive line did a great job. And I see that improving. I see some adjustments and things made and changes made. So I'm looking forward to next week when we are back home at Hicks
You
Field
betcha.
To host Rantoul. So it's a 48-6 win for your Rockets. For Keith Gibson, for Mike, I can't even talk. I'm excited about the brisket going to Wally's.
There you go.
48-6 is your final. Your Rockets over the Pontiac Indians. For my broadcast partner, Mike Roy, I am Keith Gibson. This has been a presentation of Clubhouse Lounge Radio at clubhouse217.com.
Be safe,
everybody.